Got him.
Fuck me.
Are you in here?
Why would you be? Why would you be? That is so good. Alright, Skull, you need to push up.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy Dave, and we're going to be defending the new objective added to Consulate, which is Archives and Tellers. This objective though is different from most since both the bomb sites are on two different floors. For example, Lobby and Press Room, they're both first floor, Console Meeting, they're both second floor, but with Archives and Tellers, one's basement and one is first floor. So let's go to our operator recommendations. So there's a lot of good operators, you know, there's the usual. Jaeger's good for every site, Legion's good for every site, but I'm going to mention right here the operators that I think that are not always good but work for this site. So Frost, she's actually pretty great and there's a lot of good spots, so I'm going to show her. Pulse and Valkyrie, they're definitely going to be useful, and for the most part anywhere they can plant you can C4. And then Echo and Maestro are really good for this objective, because for this objective you have to defend 3 floors, and with Echo Maestro they can technically defend 2 different floors since they can have their gadget / ability on one floor and themselves be on a different one. So that's actually pretty solid. I don't think you need a Mira or a Bandit unless you're trying to defend Garage, which I'll show you guys that. And yeah, I think that's about it to cover. So Echo, Maestro, we like. Oh, and also Mira. Mira's a really good operator, but she doesn't work for every objective, but she does work for this one, so I will show Mira spots. So I'm going to take Alibi for destruction. Let's get right to it. Alright, the first thing I want to show you guys is how the objectives line up since they're on 2 different floors. So right here, I made an outline of Tellers, and I'll show you guys how that looks like from below. And then I impacted right above. So these 2 lights, they're indestructible, so you guys will see why right here. So all you want to destroy is just probably do an impact, like line up the corner of this vending machine, throw it right here. Because if you try to go up, the light will block you, the lights I showed you. So with this, just a single impact, you don't need to destroy much. You can see a lot of Tellers, which is one of the bomb sites. And let's go down below. So yeah, this is so you have to defend 3 floors. So how we're gonna play this is we're gonna treat it like a sandwich. So like you don't really need people to be middle floor, you can just need people on basement and top floor. So right here, this is Tellers, the windows are right here. So Visa is this side. So right here is the window, you can see a window right there, line up, going around, and the back side is over here in the closet. So this is just, I'm showing you guys this so you know where to C4. So right here is behind the desk, so I would say if they're planting Tellers, the most common spot would be like right here, right behind the desk. So that's covered for that. So I want to show you guys rotations now. So there's plenty of rotations that we need to do. So right here behind the desk, like it's right in the middle. Alright, so right here, this is gonna be a good rotation. Show you guys destruction first. Good rotation going from the stairs to Tellers. You do not want to open up the hatch, you actually want to reinforce it, but with other hatches you can leave this one soft or you can open it. And then this one you do want to open it. So we have that. Let's go upstairs and make our rotations up there. Make a rotation over here in the break room. So here's that rotation. Doing that for people defending up above. Open up the hatch. So right here you can see, get some angles with this hatch. See the Visa main door and then the Visa window. So pretty good. And let's go down below to do our final rotation, and then we'll go over to reinforcements. So right here's the rotation. You can just open up this whole wall. So yep, that's our rotations right here. So let's go over reinforcements, and we got 10 reinforcements total. We're gonna do 5 first floor and then spread out the rest. So with this window, most likely someone's gonna be sitting in this window practically anytime you play it. So you want to reinforce this wall and this wall just to take away angles from the window. Reinforce this wall to take away angles if they're pushing from lobby or spiral area, and like if you're at the door you have something to use to cover the quick peek, and if you're just going through the door you don't get wall bang. So you have that. So that's 3 reinforcements. 4th reinforcements could be right here on this wall, so also when you rotate you don't get wall banged, but it takes away angles from this window. So right there, repelling the window to get some angles, so you want to take those away. And the 5th reinforcement up here is this hatch that drops into blue hallway. So there we go. So that's our 5 reinforcements. And then the other reinforcements, there's a lot of options, but right here, this six reinforcement, this is optional. This is just to give you cover as you rotate. You have something to head glitch. So the 7th right here, this one's actually really good, especially if you're going to be playing up here. You're going to want to reinforce these two, so 7 and 8, just to give you cover from this window if they're rappelling up there and trying to push admin. So 7 8 give you cover if you're trying to watch this. Now with this being optional, that leaves us 2 to 3 reinforcements left. So if you want to defend upstairs really hard, you can reinforce these 2 walls just to stop the push from yellow, make them go through the door, so you can reinforce those 2, and then you can use your 3rd reinforcement, your 10th one, on that wall. So you force them through the yellow door unless they have a hard breach. But if you don't want to do that and you want to defend downstairs more, with those 3 last reinforcements, you can get the garage, 1 2 3. So that's definitely an option. And then with the other reinforcements, if you decide to do not those 2 things, you can use those reinforcements for your Mira down below. But to be honest, say if you don't have a Mira, I don't think you really need to reinforce down below. Right, you get the rotation. Maybe you want to reinforce this wall, but honestly I don't think you need it. You can actually open up this wall and just have angles. If you sit up on stage, they just get angles of people walk through. You defend. So yeah, it's a reinforcement. So yeah, I don't think you really need him unless you're going to be putting a mirror down below, which I'll show you guys how that would look. So yeah, you don't need reinforcements down below. Now that we got reinforcements covered, let's go over barbed wire. So obviously you want to get the high traffic areas, and I recommend at least 4 to 6. So right here in red is a good place for barbed wire. Over here at the archives entrance, good place for barbed wire, or bottom of spiral at the garage hallway door. So that's good barbed wire. You can do like 2 2 2 2 2 2. Got that. You can put them at the window, so if they hop through, barbed wire right there, barbed wire here at the stairs. It's always good to have barbed wire on the stairs, especially if you put them in the middle and they try to break it. They don't have any cover, so it's always good to put barbed wire on stairs. Over here at the spiral door, you can always put barbed wire right there. Yeah, so that's pretty good right here. So that's your spots for barbed wire. Honestly, I don't think you need any bulletproof cams. I usually like to show bulletproof cams, but I don't think you need them. So with that covered, let's go over to angles, but I'm going to the next round because I need shotgun ammo. Alright, so now I'm going to cover angles. So I have a lot of angles to show you guys, and we're going to start from the top floor going down. But this one, the first one I want to show you guys, is a pretty sick one. So you're going to vault on top of this table, and you're going to have the run vault on the fridge. Come on. You can do with 1 speeds as well. You have to be like run edge, I think that's what. There we go. So yeah, you have to be like run on the edge. And then here, so this is a pretty good angle. If you can reinforce this wall, then you have some cover. So it's a good angle. They won't expect that. If they're rappelling on the windows, they won't expect it. So it's pretty nice. But also you can vault through that hole, so that's also a pretty neat trick right there. So that's the first thing I want to show you guys. So with this hatch, I already showed you. You can see the Visa door, Visa window right there. But now right above the Visa window, get a better angle. Straight on, that's pretty cool. Right there. Here on the other window where they have the rappel on, you can see them right above. Made this whole so Visa door right above an office. Alright, here's a good angle. If they hop in through balcony, you'll catch them, so you can watch 2 things. Visa window right there, and also if there's no one there, you can hop out this window. This is a very useful hop out, and just hop out and get them. So that's good. Then we got this really nice angle right here to get them off the stairs. So if they're coming up the stairs and whatnot, like you have your rotation right there, and they're trying to come up, use that rotation, you can catch them on the stairs. So a pretty nice angle right there. I really like that one. I think we got everything covered up here. Oh, I didn't. I guess I'll show this again. So right here, right above tellers, don't forget to use this angle, and this lobby one. So looking through the hatch right here in the meeting, you easily catch people off guard using this angle. Like you can see them pretty far back, like before they even touch the steps, you can see them, and they won't be expecting you. So let's go down below. Like I said, we're going to be sandwiching first floor, so we have top floor angles and bottom floor angles. So right here, the same window between the blue shelves below, so you can see it right above there. And another angle right here below Visa door this time. So this is like stuff you'll be using for your pulse and whatnot. So right here, for the final angles, I just got like this nice one. You just lay down like between the servers, and you'll just easily get people who try to come through the hallway. So that's like one of my favorite angles. A lot of people just stand right here. This is a good angle as well. It's pretty tight, but a lot of people expect that laying down between here. Great angle. So that's it for the angles. Let's go into the operator specific things. Alright, let's go over Mira. I have 2 rounds for Mira since I have the top floor mirror windows and the bottom floor mirror windows. So right here, going to the top floor mirror windows, I already made some multiple options, but this one is the one that I like the most, because right here you can pick the people if they're on window, peek them, and then also if they come through the door, peek them. So pretty nice. I really like that. So right here, this is optional. This one I thought of myself, just thinking if you open up this wall, like reinforce the middle. So yeah, right here, pretty good. Then you can peek them if they come window, and you can peek them if they come down spiral. Right there. So it's pretty solid, but I do like this one the most since it's more common that they'll come through there and there. This one was used in Pro League, so they did a split mirror, and a split mirror is when you reinforce one wall and you put the mirror both on the hard wall and the soft wall. And what they use for that is just to watch the stairs, and they also had a rotation right here to go through. But I don't really like that. I think it's pretty easy accountable if they take top floor control, and I just don't think it's that useful to have a mirror just for that, especially when you get that window right there. I don't know, it doesn't see the window, but I gotta mention it because something that pros did do, and you can't really, you know, count them out. So right here, this is the mirror I have for admin, so you can see if they're pulling through the windows. So that's what this mirror is really for, counter that. But right here, this is also optional one. You don't really, not much useful, but this is one that's pretty common, usually more if for secure the area. But right here as well, it can do a soft mirror just to watch the back. Just options right here, but that is my favorite one. So let's go into the next one. I'll show you guys the bottom floor ones. Alright, now for the bottom floor mirrors, I already prepped them to save some time. So right here, this is the one I like the most. Right here, I think you should definitely have this. So I just blew up a lot of the walls, and you see people as they try to come down spiral stairs or through garage hallway. Come down, you can peek them from either side. Right here through the door, or this way. So this is pretty good mirror. This is the other option right here. So they're trying to push through cafeteria. Right here, so you can see them at the door. Quick peek them. Whatnot. So those are the 2 main mirrors that I like for the basement, but this one's also optional. You get control of locker hallway if they come down red stairs or Visa stairs or come through cafeteria door. You can open that up and get an angle on them. So that's it for the mirror spots. Let's go on to the next operator. Alright, now we're on to Valkyrie. So I'm going to go 2 rounds with Valkyrie, 3 cams outside and 3 cams inside, my favorite of each. So right here, starting with the outside one. So break down this window, and what we're going to try to land it on is that light pole. I guess that's what you call it. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim right in the gap of the tree. So you can kind of see the tree's brown, but there's kind of like a little intersection where it's kind of like cut off. So we just have to aim like right in the middle of that. And boom, perfect. Here we go. So gray Val cam, you see both sides. You see the front lobby entrance, you see the back side. They're doing a Visa push. Gray Val cam, and it blends in well with the black lamp. Let's go over to the other side so we can do the camera north side. Right here. So we're gonna get on that palm tree. Just aim pretty high above it. Maybe a little bit higher next time. This works. It gets what we want. So right here we can see them if they're on the north Visa window, and over garage side if they're coming around. So pretty good cam. Let's go over to the west side, garage side. Now there's actually 2 options for this, but this one's my favorite, the one I prefer out of the 2. So I'll show you the other one how it looks. So we'll just throw it on that tree. You don't need to aim high, it's actually pretty close. So right here, even though it's covered, you can still see the lobby entrance pretty well. You can see garage side entrance if they're rappelling on the console windows, but you can still ping them through the leaves, I guess is what you call them. So right here is probably my favorite one. But the other option would be to throw it on this tree running out of the yellow door. So you run out of here and just throw it up high in the tree, and That's a good cam. So that's it for outside Valkyrie cams. Let's go into the indoors. Alright, now for the indoor Valkyrie cam. So one thing you just want to consider is that wherever you're trying to watch, just make sure they cannot shoot it from outside. So if you're trying to watch this door, don't put it on that corner because then they can shoot it from outside. Obviously, you would put it in this corner. But a good spot is right here, right next to the fire hydrant in this crack. I won't throw it right there, but that's a good option. But what I really like is to throw them right here in the corner so you shoot up the wall so you can see between two different rooms. So we'll do that right there. And you can see the spiral hallway bent to spiral and see majority of Visa, so this is a solid cam. And then you can do it right there if you actually want to get one inside tellers and see for them from below. If they're trying to plant the bomb, you would want it one, so that's definitely one to consider. I really like this cam right here to watch the backside a little bit better. So it'll be into lobby, tell if they coming down from piano. So pretty good one, spiral cam. Let me grab this back. I don't think I can. Ooh, I had it for a split second. Let me try to grab it. Come on. Okay, who cares? So that's a good option right there. Then another one, if you're trying to get one upstairs, what I like is just throwing it right here, right next to the door right above. So there's a good option. See them coming around in this big intersection area, really high traffic. Trying to get one in console. Open this up. Break that. It's a pretty good one. They cannot see it from the windows, which is what you mostly want right here, so pretty good. And then the final one would be down in garage, just to watch the push from garage. So they're definitely doing a basement push. They'll be going from garage. So right here's the last one. We're gonna try to get in the tire, and we want it to look between the crack, which is pretty difficult to do, but let's see if we can get it. So we just stand right here. Try to get it in. I think I got it right there. Yep, perfect. So if you want to see how I threw it, just like rewind and see where I aimed and where I stood. So right here we can see if they come through the garage wall, or yeah, once they step in, and at the yellow door way back there, and right here they're just pushing around white vans. So that's it for our indoor Valkyrie cams, and let's go to the next operator. Alright, now onto the Maestro Evil Eye spot. So we're going to have one in Visa and one down in basement. The one in basement is practically guaranteed where you're always going to want it. So right here, I'm going to show you the options. So this is a good one. You can see majority of Visa with this one. And it's a pretty hard spot to get. So right here you can see, get them at the door once they come in. You just see a majority of Visa. So this one's pretty solid. Pick that up. Another good one is over here on the vending machine on the side. You can see down the hall with this one. And the window. So you got the window, the hall, Visa stairs, the doors can come up a bit. See a little bit into ejector, so that's pretty good. And then you can also put it on the door right here. So this is mainly for the windows and stairs. So you can, actually let me get out of the way. Right here you can see them if they're on the window, coming up or down the stairs. See a little bit into the cafeteria door, see the window, and then you can actually see into spiral. So right through the door is spiral stairs, so you can see that a bit. So that's it for our Maestro spots up in Visa. And then the final one, you're going to want it here every single time. You can see locker hallway and blue hallway pretty well. So lockers can come down spiral into garage, so pretty great. And then if they drop blue hatch, you can see them as well. So pretty good spots for the Evil Eye. Definitely gonna want this one. So that's it for Maestro. Let's go over some frost trap spots. So there's plenty of spots to show you guys. So right here, coming through the window, you expect a frost trap, but no, not right there. So once they hop in, they're gonna go for some cover. They're gonna hop over. Boom, here's your frost trap. Try to push objective. Boom, here's a frost trap. And then if they're over pushing from the Visa door, I'll show you guys the frost trap, but they're pushing over here. They're usually not going to come around. They're going to vault over. Boom, here's a frost trap. A nice tip to use with your frost traps, sometimes you don't know which frost trap they hit, so you want to shoot up the floor from below, and you can just look up, like you can check all the hat or check the spots wherever you have a frost trap, and you'll see a guy moving right there. You'll see which frost trap they hit, and you can shoot them from below to finish them off. So I'm going to show you guys some more. Alright, so some more frost traps right here when they hop in through balcony. It's going to be real common if they're going to be pushing admin, they're going to be pushing from the balcony. So that's a good frost trap to put down. Going over down to the basement and they're pushing from garage. They're going to be running through red, trying to push into blue. And when they come into blue, they're going to need some cover. So boom, here's a frost trap. When they come over to cover, especially if they have a rotation, it'll be extra useful because if they know about it, they're most likely going to hit the frost traps. And also, there's a lot of hatches, and if they try to rush from Visa, drop down the hatch, there'll be a frost trap waiting for them. So you got that hatch, this hatch, and the closet hatch. Plenty of options to put your frost trap. And same thing with that door trick. You can put it right here. A lot of times if they're coming through the locker hallway, they're going to come right here right away for cover. Good spot for a frost trap. So a lot of good frost trap spots. Let's go over to the final. Alright, we're on the final part of the video where I talk about the other operators, but real quick, I just want to mention something that the anchors are going to play basement and the roamers are going to play top floor, and you're going to sandwich Visa. I know I already said that, but just to specify. So, I didn't mention Castle at the start when I went to the operator recommendations, but Castle is a pretty good operator for this. So, I'm going to show you guys some good spots for Castle. So, right here, good option Castle, cut off that window. Here on the spiral door, or coming from spiral, good option. Coming up top, barricade top of spiral, good option. So you have 3 barricades. I'll show you guys a lot of options just so you know where to put it. Block off the west half, so block off yellow, block off console, good option. So that's about it for the top floors. Go down below, some other good options to do. So you can just block off garage with these 2 castles. So I'll just block off here, cafeteria, and block off garage. So right here. So those are your options for castle. Let's go over Jaeger. So Jaeger's always solid, but thing with Jaeger, you want to protect your castle barricades. So if you're gonna put one right here, which I do really like, put a cat or Jaeger ADS right here, especially if you have that rotation, they won't grenade you out of your rotation. So that's pretty good. Here at the bottom of the window, that's pretty good. And objective, as always protect your anchors. If you have roamers up there, Jaeger ADS would be good. But over here, just put them at the doors. Right there, the other door over there in blue. Just put your ADSs in good spot. Protect your castles as well. So right here, good spot. So we got Jaeger. What about Bandit? If you're gonna take Bandit, might as well try to stop them from garage. Stop the garage push. Bandit check right there. Yeah, roamers up top. I think that's just about it to cover. I covered a lot of operators. I covered Frost, Echo, Maestro, Valkyrie, so that's 4 operators right there. That's plenty. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and leave one more Dave. Subscribe. Till then, see you guys next time.